My name is Cameo Roberson, and I'm the founder and CEO of Atlas Park Consulting. We are a business coaching and operations strategy where we work with wealth management firms to help them unlock their growth plans and accelerate revenue. I often help with the business planning piece. We're talking about startup costs, and I want to make sure that my clients have everything that they need so that they can be successful and launch that business on their own terms. Business startup costs are any level of financial means that you need to have in place in order to start your business. Whether it's product-based or service-based, the minimum amount of money that you need to have in order to start that business are those business startup costs. Business ideas are free, startup costs are not. So you want to make sure that you take the time and figure out how much you're going to need to get started with your business so you're not stressing out. You're excited about your idea. You want to make sure you have enough money in place to see that idea to fruition. The three biggest myths about startup costs are: one, that you don't need them. You absolutely do need the money to start your business. The second myth is that you don't need a whole lot of money to get started. You want to think about what you need minimally to start your business. And then also that there are other people who can help you get started with those startup costs, but you have to be willing to ask. So don't believe that nobody is not willing to help you, because there are people who can't help you with that. The three biggest mistakes with startup costs are that: one, people put the money into their personal account and use it for their personal expenses. That's the last thing you want to do there, is put the money in the personal account. The next mistake has to do with making expenses unnecessary. So for instance, getting started and putting your money into an expensive website, right? Your website is going to change over the course of time, versus maybe using that money for sales training, because as a business owner, you're going to need to be really, really good at sales. And then the last one I'd say has to do with, not really understanding what level of business costs contains, and making sure that you know exactly what you need to get started. When it comes to, I think of my own business when I first started, and what was really important for me was to have a business coach. I wanted to make sure that I was doing things the right way. The next thing that was important was having a really basic website and business cards. And so that's where I was able to use my startup money for those expenses. The things a business owner should consider when they're starting up their plan, I'd actually say starts with a business plan, right? You want to have your idea fleshed out enough so you can identify exactly what money you're going to need to get started, and then have a foundation from which to build from. I think that is one of the most important things you can do, is come up with that business plan template, figure out what your product or service is, and then identify the costs associated at a minimum to get that product launched or to get that service started. Anyone who's looking to start a business, you might be wondering, I don't know what my talents are. I don't know what my gifts are. And so individuals can reach out to me and get a copy of the 75 startup side hustle tips and ideas that you can turn into the main hustle. And you can get a sense of what type of business you can start and take that side hustle and turn it into the main hustle. So if I could encourage anyone today who's watching this who wants to start a business, you want to make sure that you have that roadmap in place. So imagine that you're going on a road trip and you're going cross country, and you want to make sure that your car is in good shape so that you can make that journey. You want to make sure that you have enough air in your tires, enough gas in your tank, windshield wiper fluid, you name it. And so having that business plan for your business is your roadmap to make sure that you can make that cross-country journey successful. You can reach me, you can follow me on Instagram as well as Twitter. My handle is @AtlasParkCO. You can also visit me on my website, www.atlasparkco.com.
The Combo, your home for conversations on Black entrepreneurship and wealth, available on your favorite platforms.